Hello, and welcome back to ZEPHON. We just took out the Chiefess and are going to be probably not doing a whole lot in this episode. It's time to start building up, building up our cities. So let's start by doing what we've always been doing. More loyalty structures. The argument could be made that this would be better put in a different tile so that we have one, like doubling up the habitation blocks instead of the theaters is more beneficial. But I think realistically, given these numbers, I'm just going to need more theaters than blocks anyway. Especially if I end up getting the tech that increases the housing space. So yeah, we'll do that. Not very exciting start. And then we'll start worrying about our flying units. Now this does have plus 2 science on it, and plus 1 algae. So actually I guess we probably want to build them around here. Now as for you, we're waiting a turn for the bleed cultivation. Housing is starting to get a bit dicey, so yeah, I've got a double theater here, let's put a house in there. And then once bleed cultivation is done, we will start doing our sealed hermitages in the bleed, which is the plan. So finally, after 74 turns, getting to a point where we can start doing our late game resources. The voices whispers twisted our senses and our minds. One day everyone woke up and the alien plants of the bleed smelled like honeysuckle. Our people wanted it to grow in their homes and bathe in its stench. I held it off and watched our cities morph into twisted towers that could have come from another planet. Yes, removes the negative effects of bleed in our cities. I believe we still take damage from it, though. That is a much later research, where that no longer becomes an issue. Alright, so if we go back here, biomass generator. Oh, just since I'm thinking about it, I did get a comment on one of my videos about somebody who also likes playing the Tribunal, if I remember right, who likes using the Expedition Outfitter at the beginning of the game. So, you know, it's kind of just overlooked this because I figured 20 influence for the first time you capture an outpost. Like, how much is that really? But, like, if you hold off on capturing outposts until you've researched this, yeah, this is like 100 extra influence early on pretty easily. So, you know, it could just definitely help accelerate, which then converts into 40 research a couple of times. Maybe. I don't know. And it has some value later on as well. So it's just nice that there are multiple ways to play the game. You're not having to do things the same way all the time necessarily. I could go extra production now. Looking at this, I do have energy finally, so this would be an extra 2 production in all of my cities, which would take them from 12 to 14. That's not nothing. I don't know if it's worth a turn of research. This is 4 energy a turn if I do this, because I have 2 power plants. Is this really worth a turn of research for 4 energy a turn? We'll do it. To wander scouts far and wide, knowing the hidden menace, to help us examine their findings. Yes, we will trade maps. I'm always happy to do that. I figure the AI cheats and has map hacks anyway, so might as well give me those map hacks as well. Okay, Scramblers is at full health, but don't really have a use for them. Okay, this corner is completely explored. Not completely. Okay, we will run up that way. Explore a few little tiles. Speaking of exploration, I could be using Echoes from Beyond to try to see things. If I remember right, there was an orange... Yeah, this. Let's see if we can make contact with the other player. They'll probably hate us. Oh, it's just that easy. Okay, so they have a city here. They haven't been taken out.
Speak.
You down there, attention. Humanity needs you. Yes, you. You know who I am. Lindgren, test pilot of the Valkyria. Astronaut, the poster girl. Even after 20 years in Zero-G, I am still an icon, and I know of you up here. I see everything. Owls in the marshes, traitors betraying us, men amalgamating with machines and aliens. Now goes shame on dry land.
I'm going nowhere.
Decide your side soon. Okay, well, that is the first time I have ever met this leader. That was, Yep, that's a thing I have now done. Okay.
Have you come to offer blood? I walk a dark path.
Okay, the deformity, there is no value in keeping this thing alive. It's going to die slowly over time. And it has an upkeep cost. Okay, yeah, I can see my food per turn has gone up, having done that. Same with you. No, you do not have an upkeep cost. Cool. However, you are going to die in 3 turns regardless. But I might as well keep you alive. Dark Vessel's gonna heal. Hold position. Might as well heal. Alright, Masked Tribunal. Let's keep getting these going. I like having the Hymns of Decay on hand once we get to some serious fighting later. Even if it is costing me bleed per turn. Well, well, we'll get more energy per turn. Time to start burning all our energy. Okay, we do have enough influence for this, but we did it recently, so I guess we're just waiting. The most extreme climates on planet Earth were packed with extremophile life forms that survived in impossible conditions. Our techs found that some life deep in the most toxic swamps and buried under the Arctic ice could be used to fuel exponential energy production, like pulling up fossil fuels from the Earth, except the creatures hadn't yet been fossilized. Cool. Alright, this... If I wanted to get more fermentation vats, I've got one in my starting city. And I would be building these in my secondary city, which is the food city. So like it's not completely useless theoretically, but currently it doesn't have any value. Transubstantiation would be nice. Lets me give my units heals. If I miss the bar, then it turns the other direction. But I could also start pushing forward. Right, so I wanted the Ichor of Uzadai, because this will get me 2 dimensional bleeds a turn instead of 1. Dimensional echoes a turn, rather, on bleed. Once I get that done.
Why are they looking to me only?
If you are collecting gods like I do, you are knowing they love love. So do the needful, make a friend at the least. Consider alliance with a third party. One can only know where they are or where they're going, never both, and never acutely. We know the former. Do you know the latter? So they want us to ally with the Anchorite. I'm still kind of thinking I might go independent at the end, but...
Chalo.
The gift of a sliver of hope, to find true understanding, to stand by each other, now and in the aftermath. Alright, we have formed an alliance for what that is worth. Right, they got a new unit recently. Did they? No, I think this was the previous patch, I remember. Akron Spawn Rider, yeah. Lifesteal. Right, I think in the last patch it was ZEPHON who got a new unit. Oh, what do you know? The Eradicator. Yeah, this is the newest NPC unit in the game. It sure has a lot of guns. I can't even see this whole thing because it goes off the screen. Anyway, I can get the idea, I just don't know what the name of it is. Okay, mouse right to show in compendium. Napalm Tide, there we go. Applies on fire to enemy in a cone, ignoring cover. And doing splash damage, of course. Yeah, these things look very unpleasant. Actually... Is this guy losing? The Diva had 4 cities before. He's down to 3 and he's losing this one, it looks like. I mean, to be fair, he is at war with this faction, who is ahead of me technologically, unsurprisingly.
I'm finally free.
And there's not really any reason to go exploring anymore, because I have shared vision with the Anchorite.
I hear you, big mama. Cluck guides my way.
So I guess the next thing to do is to try to take out ZEPHON down here, which might already be done? No, this is still in. Since, no matter what, I will be at war with ZEPHON in the endgame. The only part that remains to be seen is whether I'm at war with the Anchorite or not.
Fine. Another pilgrimage.
All this rough terrain. I mean, this is a 5. It's also free. So you know what? Let's just teleport and heal. I think that's a sensible course of action.
I'm not dying today.
Okay, we will...
Yeah, got it.
Because I really care about that last tile for some reason. Also, speaking of exploration, remember to... Remember to take a peek at what's going on around here. They are actually kind of exposed. So ZEPHON... This is a detail that I really like about this game that was totally unnecessary, but I appreciate that they did it. The neutral factions all have unique defenses. And in the case of ZEPHON, the defense grid is probably the coolest of them, conceptually. It says it has a range of 4, but it can only attack tiles that are adjacent to the city. So it doesn't matter how far out they expand, they're just able to hit it, but only if it's adjacent to the city, which means that if I had ranged units here attacking into the headquarters, they wouldn't be able to retaliate with the city itself. So I just think that's really cool, that they have, that they did that sort of thing. Because they could have just given it the missiles and the machine guns that all of the human-controlled factions have, the player factions, but they did not. Right, I'm holding position. Okay, here, we got our housing, got our morale, that's what we did, loyalty. Okay, next up, we want flying units. We really want flying units. Well, this has bonuses to influence and science and 3 build sites, so that's where we will go. Okay, we've got our bleed cultivation. Time to get sealed hermitage. And yes, we can build bleed now. It does take up a building slot, so we can have at most 2 structures here, but that's fine. Yeah, and the AI, as usual, is just spamming units. It's what they do. I mean, it's what I should be doing too. I've had my main headquarters sleeping for a while, which is a little bit silly, honestly. I probably shouldn't be doing that. Okay, trying to avoid the bleed, so going to be a little bit slower getting back. Which is a misplay, because I can just heal when I get back, but it's fine.
Or leave me be.
Okay, trying to avoid these Whispering Whites. That is the problem with being in the Wasteland, is that I can just take morale damage while I'm sitting around in my city. And these guys don't have great morale anyway.
Have you come to offer blood?
So the problem is...
You only live once.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna aggro you. Try to get you to come into the city. Okay, we are getting 3 antimatter return from this, supposedly. Easier to see down here. Yeah, okay, a little bit more. We'll get a second one, and that should be overkill. We'll never need more of these ever again. But start stockpiling that. Okay, here... The thing is, I don't really have any units that I want to be producing. But I've got the resources. Except for the food, honestly. Should probably get more greenhouses. Ah. Ah, it's a lot of flying units. Yeah, I think our infantry unit is well obsolete at this point. Our well, our cavalry unit, I guess. But okay, I have to spend a turn getting through here anyway. Okay, we've gotten into the city. Can heal from there. Yeah, I don't think I have enough of an army here to attack ZEPHON. So I guess we'll actually, we'll just hunker down for a bit. Oh. Or if they're at war with the humans, then that's a thing as well. There's this arena here, actually, that I need to get to with my heroes. Now, I am technically at war with the humans as well.
Never felt more alive.
guess I could have demonstrated that I could attack first, but whatever. Okay, we have an energy problem again. We could clear this. Get more energy. Get another tile out of it, which is actually very inefficient, so I'm going to change my mind on that. If I want to do that, I should just expand and build another power plant that way, because I get 2 tiles that way instead of 1. It does cost me influence per turn, I guess, but... Okay, dimensional echoes. We finally have a positive amount. Ah, right, we're a turn off on doubling it. Let's get another one of these. Oh.
I'm not dying today.
An elect of Uzadai gave a sermon outside a sealed hermitage facility. Tendrils of bleed wound their way up the building, and the cries of the immured cultists turned into wails of ecstasy. The bleed's power bound them to their supposed god, and more echoes poured out of the screaming souls inside. Cool. Okay, I do like the idea of that. Being able to produce better units would be good. I would like to be able to actually produce these things because they're pretty good. And they are infantry. I have the 2 Midnight Courses that I'm not using. I'm going to go for the safety disjunction, though.
Yeah, all right.
Which is a bad play, so I'm going to change my mind.
Have you come to offer blood?
Take cover in the sandstorm.
A sound decision.
Speak quickly or leave me be. You only live once.
The fog. Ah. Thank you, Anchorite. Since we are allied, I'm actually getting healed from this. Did lose the energy per turn, though. Did I not have a unit around here? Oh, it's over here.
Give me a target. Using the trail. Never felt more alive.
Okay, you can... Yeah, you could move, but we're not going to.
Nah, shut the fuck up.
Get you out of the corner. I mean, this is the sort of thing where I could. Could be doing stuff like that. Ignores cover, minus morale per turn. I think I did research that, yeah. Okay, so now that we've got this, I could... get more of these going. I think I will get one more. But then I'm going to switch over to Pain of the Dawn here. Because it's a building that's just really nice to stack a bunch of in your empire. Okay, moved into range of the city. Good. The unfortunate part of being allied with somebody is that we get to see all their units move every turn.
See, my people are wanting this.
All the religions I have ever studied, all of them valued charity. Well, apart from the Romans. But who's thinking about them? Well, Romans weren't a religion, but okay.
Very wise. Very wise.
Okay, we will do that. So I think we have 2 trade routes now. And hopefully those last long enough to be of value to us. They certainly will if we stay allied with this faction.
Heard you were in need of a blade. Chip off. Bring me some head. I'm fine. Let's fucking go!
Okay, good. And we can still move, so let's just reclaim this. We are going to take him of decay damage, but that's fine. Okay, I could run forward. Plus 6 HP. Wait, that's an ability. Well, it doesn't say it's temporary, but I assume it is. This gives us splash damage, effectively. This gives us reflection. We'll take splash.
A sound decision. What say you? I will let you see what the voice already knows.
Okay, it doesn't seem like anything hostile is around here. ZEPHON got taken out. Okay. Time to back off then. Backing off. For real, we do not want
Test my faith.
to fight the Xenonaut. Okay. Morale is getting low. Get another one of those, increase our production speed. 20 food, 4 antimatter, 20 algae. We're gonna probably need to get more resources of all of those types. Do I just have these 2 quests active? It looks like it, yeah.
My pilgrimage is complete.
Okay, you can hold position there. You can come back to the fog and heal.
There is danger ahead.
Speak quickly or leave me be. Have you come to offer blood?
Just having a little bit of backup in case anything happens. And we're just going to teleport out after doing it, I think is the plan. No, I'm not going to do that because that's going to cost me more upkeep for a temporary unit.
A moment of respite.
We'll make it through. We have to.
Okay, we're just going to wait a turn instead of starting production on one of these. Wait for the hunter. I'll grab one of these though. Okay, we're going to skip the city. Yeah, nothing else I want to do here. As for you... I think we're good. I could get one more power plant. Oh, I'm actually capped. Okay, well, we're going to acquire this tile. Because it's plus 30 on algae. And this produces algae. Yeah, 61 accumulated, so you'll grow pretty quickly. That's fine. How are you guys doing here? Yeah, we have lots of spare population. I can do this though. Let's not forget to keep doing that. I should be doing it every 5 turns, if I remember. Okay, Dream Prison to steal a unit.
This isn't the world I knew.
Nothing fucking right about how snakes writhe side to side, and there's even less right about a human skull on a snake's spine bursting out of the shadows and goring their troops left out on watch. They picked their targets, they'd hit hard and fade back into the night. They looked like monsters, but they fought like contract killers from before the war. Yeah, I do like this unit a lot. Alright, and that is 3, so we could get some more energy here. More housing. Like, there are general useful things we could do. But I think it's time to push. Xenogenesis. Makes the Eox swarms cheaper to produce. That's a favorite of mine. This would make it so our units don't suffer damage from being in bleed anymore, and then also heal each turn on bleed. So that's pretty nice. 2-turn cooldown reduction on the Nightmare ability. Plus 20 research. It's pretty good, actually. We get more experience. For every Pain to the Dawn that we build in every city, all of our flying units get more experience when produced. This would give the Fenaris Hunters a death... well, a death streak. Atramentus Aura to allied units on target and adjacent tiles for 3 turns. Like, that's a pretty nice casting thing as well. Okay, I don't have that. Plus 1 group size is nice though. I think we grab this first because we're going to be spamming that. And we'll get it by the time we're able to use it again. And that'll just be a little bit more science.
Fine. Whatever keeps us alive. Hold still. Nah, shut the fuck up.
Okay, let's try this.
I will bring the voice to new disciples.
Your next foe understood the rules of the game. You want the quick caller? You have to break anyone who stands in your way. To this four-legged monster, your champion is a sacrifice that will pave the way to the voice itself. Little more than a plank of wood to be smashed across the knees. But you can't smash anything if your knees are broken, if blood gushes from a hole in your gut, if you've been stabbed through the mouth with your own bladed arm. Your champion left this fight a little worse for wear. Patch them up and prepare for the last round. Okay, so we took damage and got some experience, but whatever.
Speak quickly.
Where's the
or
last...
leave me be.
It's up here. It said not to underestimate. Okay, I misinterpreted this. For some reason I thought it was max HP, but no, that's just going to be heal every turn, which is every 5 turns. It said not to underestimate, but the first two have just been... okay, flying. Here we go. Most cybernetic assassins kill quietly from the shadows. This one slaughtered her foes with a scream under the harsh light of the sun. Bloody scars on her arms showed where her blades had been ripped out, and she carried a glowing axe spattered with blood and oil. She never stopped fighting, not when your champion destroyed the axe, nor when they ripped out her core processor. The fight ended with your champion pinning her to the ground, trying to let whatever hate-fueled backup battery still keeping her alive wear itself out. Right as the light vanished from her eyes, a transmission was beamed to your personal terminal. Victory is yours, it read. Your reward will be delivered when you need it most. You'll have to wait for your prize, but tales of your champion's deeds are already rallying new followers to your cause. So I feel like this is a thing where in the endgame we're going to get something for it. And we got the +2 accuracy if we weren't damaged this turn. Okay, that's just garbage. Okay, well, we do not want to lose this hero randomly.
I will let you see what the voice
So we will Hymn of Decay this thing. We will actually spend a heal. We're not going to be stingy, we'll spend both our heals.
It said you would come.
This is... not a free action, yeah, okay. Oh, I haven't spent an action yet, that's why I can do it. Okay, well, it'll give them a target as well. Okay, keep our hero alive.
Corrupt guides my way.
Because that's the hero that has the Fenaris Hunter's Summoner as well. Really don't want to lose her. Okay, order cities. Well, the food situation is dire, as always. What did I even build last turn? Housing? Greenhouse. Okay, 3 turns for growth. Let's... yeah, let's just get that. Got that going. Still 3 turns for growth. Two turns. Well, let's do another one. And how about this city? 3 turns for growth. We don't really need it though. Okay. Yes, we need a lot more food if we're going to start producing these. They're expensive to produce and to upkeep. Actually, that might be the only one we produce, which is kind of a waste that I researched it. But I'm just realizing that my opponents seem to have a lot of flying units right now. So I'm kind of going all in on stuff that can hit air, which in my case I'm just going to be using my own flying units. Okay, we are going to
This
run away.
isn't the world I knew. Fine, whatever keeps us alive.
This is kind of a bad spot, though. Because of all these cliffs, I can't traverse them. I can go over the water, but there's no, like, beach here for me to get out on the other side. So I guess, before we do anything, let's just make sure I'm not gonna... not gonna regret my choices. I'm not sure what's going on over there with
Test my faith.
the ripples. I guess we'll find out. Okay, we've got our Pain at the Dawn. Kind of want another one. It is science as well. Time at a joint. Look like a buff from the infinite count. The Akron people are close to annihilation, yet to help we still wish. A proper offering can influence the gods themselves. This is the right time, but did you bring the right gift? I will accept 29 antimatter. Oh, absolutely. The jingle of coin, the laughter of princes, the peal of crystal bells. These are but snippets of your shining future. To see bickering over factions, sides, yet the great threat looms still over us all. To know the peril, should we all not band together to defeat it? I mean, I guess we will. Any step towards universal peace is being praised, nah? I am happy my people are learning the right lessons. We have formed an alliance. I was going to trade maps, but I think the fact that we have an alliance gets rid of any need for that. I must say, you're looking pretty weak, though. I mean, it's not like I have that many units either.
It said you would come.
Hover, unaffected by rivers, bleed, and tiles on fire.
A sound decision.
Alright, we are going to... grab ourselves some research, sure. I think we're good.
Speak quickly or leave me be.
Got away with our hero. Oh, they've got one of these, huh? That's a good unit. Attack range 4. I believe you can upgrade it to double its attack range as well. Pretty nice. I would like an engineer to build roads between my cities. But I need more... you know what? I'm thinking about it. We'll build it now, and then we'll worry about what we want to actually do afterwards. But yeah, the endgame strategy for me is basically just spamming air units. Okay, yeah, we got this done before having to use it. The Tribunal did not need anyone to accept that science and voice-tainted mysticism worked in harmony. They simply mandated that it did. Science can only observe reality, and if reality is bound to the will of the voice, then there is nothing for scientists left to do but become priests. Okay. So that was the one I wanted. Asymmetric arbitrage might actually be good for us now that we have 2 trade routes, and I'm planning on sticking with them probably for the rest of the game. But I want Xenogenesis and Antiphon at Daybreak, because those both buff my endgame strat.
There is room for improvement.
Probabilities of your amity with Anchorite resulting in deviation from plotted timeline? Minimal. Okay, fair enough. You're angry.
I walk a dark path.
Take position. So like the only real benefit to continuously attacking would be to get experience at this point. Chips, sure. I don't know that there are any neutrals left on the map. Probably not many, although I did just find 2. Alright. Get another one of those. Get another one of these. Oh, those are expensive. Unit producing structures are, I guess. Might I actually need to get a mineral extractor at some point? I think I'm probably fine. I have so much influence at this point. Speaking of which... what can I be spending the influence on? There is you. Ask for support. Spend influence to purchase units. Oh, this is 320. $80 for either of those. Strong healing powers and ability to conjure bleed. Yeah, we can get a healer. That's fine. Conjure bleed. We can actually also just create bleed tiles, which is kind of funny. I already don't remember what the cost of the most expensive thing was, but I don't plan on getting it. Because that's squandering influence. I mean, the other thing I can do with the influence is in the Concordant I can do things with it. I can buy resources. And I will be doing research. Let's just do that. So 4 turns left for Antiphon at Daybreak. 2 turns left. Okay, for you... We are at the boring part of the game where I just kind of sit around doing nothing, but I said that at the beginning of the episode, and it's been an hour. So, oh, is there something over here summoning these things? Vauban's Eye. I'm assuming that's what that is. Oh, okay. Bonus damage against them.
You only live once. Time for a try.
That works. Alright, we got ourselves another hunter. And our first Eox Swarm. They gain health every time a unit dies near them, which is fun. They also do acid, I think? Corrosive, yeah. They reduce the armor of things when they attack them. They're a pretty good unit. I like them a lot. Let's get more of them. Okay, and I'm out of food suddenly. Okay, well that answers what that city's doing. More greenhouses. What's this city doing? Obviously we're expanding to a tile. Algae is doing fine. Dimensional Echoes is fine. Antimatter's fine. Energy is not. But this is not the city that has swamp or Arctic. So like really, what do we do with you guys? I mean, we could just get more energy here. It's not terrible. Like, is there anything else that I want? I think I'm okay in terms of influence. I'm mostly okay in terms of minerals. So yeah, I think we'll settle here and then we'll get a power plant. not very exciting, but so quickly gone from too much stuff to do to nothing to do. I imagine that's not going to last too long. Although none of these units are particularly great. These are all of their starting units still. Oh, they've got Titans. Okay, we will back up. 13 turns to respawn.
Never felt more alive.
There's danger ahead.
We will scout first, I guess, and then yeah, hold until healed.
I'm on the clock.
Terraform. We could use you to clear rocks from tiles as well.
This isn't the world I
Okay,
knew.
move here.
What do we make?
Terraform road.
Now we're going places.
We'll build the one that's further out first, because if I ever do claim this tile, which I could. No, I'm doing greenhouses here. Okay, we'll do the first of our City in the Clouds checks. Okay, we're just gonna sleep. I don't want to be spending food on any of these at this point. Or of that, though. We need more energy, even if it's not super optimal. And as for you, more greenhouses. Okay, Lingen, however you say it, condemning ZEPHON, so she's almost certainly going to be independent in the endgame. Yeah, so I think I did do some misplays early on. Mostly I didn't push the science hard enough. Shocking, the science disadvantaged faction didn't push science. Because I feel like I'm just behind where I want to be at this stage in the game. I mean, I'm gonna get my basic flyers out, but I'm not getting my Titan out before turn 100. It'll be close. But as long as I have these, I can at least fight Titans. They are good enough for that. And I guess the snake creatures are as well. So, you know, I'm not completely out of the game, but it was a bit of a slow start. The monstrous birthing in the voice-drenched airfields bayed at the sun every morning. One of the grunts in my unit said she knew why. It's a song that rises to the sky and carves a path for them to fly through. I blew it off. My squad mates didn't. Nothing seemed impossible that late into the war. So this is plus 30 experience for all of my flying units, I believe, because I have 5 of these at the moment. And let's make them faster.
See, My people are wanting
These
this.
gifts the people here pile up. The meditation chamber is full of them. Can you help me, Beta? Will you take them away? I will consider accepting your gift. Oh, that's a lot of food. I will definitely accept it. And energy. And you even have dimensional echoes for some reason.
Come again for chai.
I know why you have dimensional echoes. You have dimensional echoes because you have a trade route that is giving them to you. Yeah, and we're starting to get trade income. Basically, we're at break even at this point. Okay. So, I mean, that was more just a process turn, just going through the motions. I think we have maybe one more hour of that, and then we're in endgame. No, actually, I think we're hitting endgame in the next episode. So look forward to that, I guess. I will see you then.